Hi, this is Sarah, and today I want to welcome you to my kitchen, Sarah's Cozy Kitchen, and today we are going to make, oh my camera's just a little shaky, sorry about that. Today we are going to make buttery blueberry button cookies. These are a very tasty, very easy recipe for winter, summer, spring, fall, whatever season you want. 4 seasons, we get all 4 full seasons in Minnesota. I'm baking these in the winter because I was craving something with blueberries. So we're gonna give this a shot. So these are light buttery cookies, not heavy, so you don't feel guilty about eating them. And I think you're gonna love them. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is, you need to plug in your stand mixer. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I already did that, but I forgot to plug in the mixer. Okay, so you do need to cream the butter in this recipe. So it's 1 stick of butter, a ½ cup, at room temperature or just slightly melted in the microwave, like that. And then we're gonna cream that for 1 minute. So we'll get that started. While that's doing, I'm gonna hit the light because it feels a little dark in here. There, that's a little better. All right, and then, so while that's going, we're gonna get the rest ready. So we need a 1/3 cup of regular white sugar. I'm gonna go grab my 1/3 cup because I didn't do that. Okay, so we're creaming the butter. We're gonna add, while that's creaming, a 1/3 cup of white sugar. So we'll just lightly add that in there to mix together. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. One tablespoon of vanilla extract. All right, you need 1 egg yolk. So this is not, so what I'm gonna do is take my egg, crack it, and I just want the yolk. So I'm gonna go like this, back and forth until the yolk comes out clean like that. Okay, so I'm gonna add the yolk. We'll discard the rest. I'm gonna rinse my hands. Okay, this recipe is absolutely easy. All right, now, while that's going, we're like almost done with the recipe. So we're gonna add a cup of flour. Okay, but in this recipe, because they're a nice buttery recipe, or cookie, excuse me, we're gonna measure out a cup of flour, like that. But we're gonna add it in, instead of just dumping it in, we're gonna add it in tablespoons. So I'm gonna obviously make a little bit of a mess, like that. So just a little at a time. It just lets the cookie kind of like air and be a little bit lighter. Now this does make kind of a small batch of cookies. So if you want more than, I think I'm gonna probably get about 12 to 14 cookies out of here. If you want more than that, you'll need to double the recipe. I almost got it. Okay, so now I've got all the flour in. So then the next thing we're gonna get ready is the blueberries. So these use dried blueberries. So almost every single grocery store, supermarket, or I got these at Aldi's, carries dried blueberries, or you can get them at Amazon has them, or online stores. They can ship them to you because they are dry. So nothing fresh, dried blueberries. See it from here. And so we're gonna put a ½ cup of these in. Open these up. one thing is they don't give you a lot of blueberries in there. There's probably a 3/4, oh my gosh, there's not even like probably 3/4 of a cup in there. It's not very much. Okay, we're gonna add the blueberries in. Okay, so now that's, whoopsie, shut off your mixer. Oh my gosh, the escapades of Sarah's Kitchen. I should call it, change my name. All right, so we're gonna just lightly push that off of there. I doubt many of you have ever made blueberry cookies like this, but they are fantastic because right when they come out of the oven, we sprinkle a little powdered sugar on them too, to give them a nice flavor in the end. Okay, I'm gonna grab my cookie scoop. We don't want these huge, okay? Whoops, I got my blueberries in the way of that camera. So we don't want them absolutely huge. Flip that one. I've got 2 cameras going here. I'm trying to master the art of 2 cameras. It's not working very well. Okay, so then take your cookie scoop and just go like this, a couple inches apart. Now these do not bake very long. So if you're in like a berry state, like, you know, we get a lot of berry type states, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. These are super popular in the summer, especially if you're doing like a 4th of July, where you do a lot of the blueberry, strawberries and blueberries. Very popular. Well, I'm gonna get about 1.5 dozen out of here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put these in the oven. We're gonna bake them for 8 minutes. And then as soon as they are done and cooled off just a little bit, we're gonna sprinkle powdered sugar over the top of them. So as soon as they're done in the oven, I'm gonna start the camera back up and show you exactly what they look like when they come out of the oven. Because this is a kind of an untraditional cookie, so I want you to see. It's not like a chocolate chip where there's 5,000 other recipes for these. So I will be right back when these are out of the oven. Okay, these just came out of the oven. So these are the blueberry button cookies. They are nice and light. They are definitely more like a tea cookie than a real chocolate heavy cookie. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them cool for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna lightly sand them with powdered sugar. These are amazing. They're so simple, just a few ingredients, and they're nice and light. And they're definitely a buttery cookie, but I think you're gonna absolutely love these. So definitely give them a try. Something a little different, a little out of the ordinary. It's not chocolate, it's blueberry, but you know, we just sometimes have to try things that are a little bit different to see if we like them. So enjoy this recipe. I'm gonna photograph them with the powdered sugar on it, and I hope you absolutely enjoy these. Okay, I'm at my odd angle, but I wanted to show you this. Okay, so I've got the blueberry buttery cookies here, and they are so nice and light and buttery. Look at that. They're like perfect. You're gonna love these. Okay, so then you take the powdered sugar and you lightly just sprinkle them with powdered sugar. Just really light, and then we're gonna try one. I shouldn't be trying these yet because I have not had supper. And that never ends well for me because then I get into the treats and I can't stop eating them. Okay, so we're gonna take one of the cookies, a nightlight cookie. I'm going to break it open for you so you can see the nice blueberries in there, and we're gonna try it. Oh, those are fantastic. They're so good because they're just light and buttery with a tiny little bit of the blueberry flavor. Fantastic. I think you're gonna love this recipe. Please try it. And then also, if you have made it to the end of this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I have about 3,100 subscribers right now, and my goal by the end of this year is to get to 33,000. So I have a long ways to go. I want to, that'd be 1,000% growth, or wait, 10,000% growth, well, whatever, my math skills. But I would really like to try to get that going. In January has not been going the greatest with getting new subscribers. So if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned.